Stabs him in the back, I should say.
Move quick.
You'll not take the last boat.
Paul, look out. Okay, so this dude dies due to stabbing by a sword. Paul, look out. Presumably this is then Paul? Or this could be Paul too. These are like the 3 women on the boat, pretty much. I think there's more, but there's very few. Quite clear that he was stabbed. He's like shooting in the air, maybe to warn people. That's the captain. This is the guy with a club. These guys are all running to like try and stop this. And then these guys down here. So this guy overhears the mutiny chat. This is where the mutiny chat is happening, I think. I think that's what's going on there. "12 others present." So that even includes the people that are like down below, right? He says, "Last one, move quick, or you'll not take the last boat." Oi, you'll not take the last boat. Okay, so people are evacuating. Presumably like women first, maybe, but this says the last boat, it says, and then the women are still on there, so who knows? Paul, look out. Stop, let them go. No, damn. Paul, look out. I'm going to presume that this guy is Paul, the one getting stabbed. It could be him saying Paul, look out, and then Paul reacts. "Last one, move quick. Oi, you'll not take the last boat." Okay, so maybe this guy is saying... So let's assume this guy's saying, "Last one, move quick," for sure. This guy's like, "No, you're not going to take the boat." And then she screams, "Paul, look out." And then somebody says, "Stop, let them go." No, and then he says, "Damn, he's dead." Right? So let's assume you were stabbed. We don't have to assume. That part is clear. What do you... Stabbed is not an option. Speared? Knifed, I guess? Could be the same. It's technically a knife. I guess. Now we need to find a Paul. Paul Moss. First mate's steward. Are there multiple Pauls? Please, God, no. It's a very common name. Nope, I only see one Paul, actually. And he was knifed by an unknown attacker. True, but... Yeah, okay, so now we're down in here. Someone else is dead. This is the guy who I think is planning the mutiny. And there's somebody listening here who eventually he stabs. Mutiny guy stabs him. I kind of want to go back up for a second. Now we have no clue how this guy died yet. He's missing an arm. This is going to be pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. God. This hurts my brain. I guess maybe all this thing is doing, because we're teleporting between these spots, this is all this is doing is saying you were teleported up here, and in case you're getting lost on the boat, you can just follow it to the thing that you just clicked on. All right.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
Is it squid? Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's
squid.
gone. Your mate was torn apart.
That. The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm.
Oh.
Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
Captain came up from the hold and shot the gun in the air.
Like that. Does not live for nothing.
So how did he die? Presumably got his arm ripped off by the sea creature. Let's see where his blood leads. It's here. Huh. This is the mutiny dude. Neckbeard. Oh, this is Abigail's brother. This is where all the important people were. Oh, hello. Who are you? No idea. You're coming up from down below. And that's the captain leaving there. Okay. Just making all the mental notes I need to perfectly solve this super bizarre mystery. That's it. That's all. Now we're at part 1 of the escape. Okay, this might actually be great because then we can start working our way forward. So this guy, put me down, let me go. The squid. Where is my Frenchman? The beast is dead. How did you kill it? A curse like that does not lift for nothing. So the escape part of this book, right before the end, this guy comes down and where is his other memory? First memory on 86. He was in the Doom. This is where people were getting crushed, right? But like everybody was there. There's 12 people there, so not really a huge deal. He also showed up where? So there's the escape part 1. He was also here, part 7. People are getting blasted. He's here, part 8, which is this woman. Okay, I feel like this didn't pop for us for some reason. But this is quite clearly Abigail. Man, this did not pop, and that's really weird because we would have for sure done this. This is Abigail. She got crushed by rigging. And now that's our 3rd confirmed. So now we're getting into business here. There we go. Abigail Hoskett Witterell, passenger. Oh, see how it's like committed now? It's like written in the book. It's not just a little tab. Very nice. Oh, 3 lines for 3 solves. Okay. That's super weird that it didn't pop for us before. Because we would have known that. Maybe I accidentally clicked out of it or something. That's super possible, I guess. I'm looking for that page again. Yeah, here. So Abigail was crushed by fallen rigging. That's all fine and dandy. She was calling for Martin. Martin, where's the captain? Have you lost your mind? Get back inside. Now, within this, it would be nice if I could revisit this memory from here. But presumably Martin is like one of these guys. One of these guys with the hats. Could even be this guy. But I can't see who's in there at this memory. So I'd have to go like revisit it, I think. Martin, where's the captain? Yeah. Okay. So that's the captain walking up. We could leave this now. I don't know how this guy died. His arm was torn off, presumably by the monster. But to be fair, the blood only starts here. So there was that little altercation that we saw. So let's leave this. Whoa, what does that mean? Disappearances. Whoa, 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 whoa. Disappearances. 4 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is totally different. Who is this? What fate befell them? She was on the boat, right? Alive? Oh, and you have to say where they... Oh, maybe the location that they were at the time. During the escape? Hold on. So the escape was taking place here. The Doom, the escape. Now, we have Madeira, we have Azores, Canary, Africa, Europe. If we want to look at the glossary. No. Back cover. Nope. Where do I see that page that we were just at? Is it at the back of the escape? Yes. Okay, what fate befell them? Let's say alive. It could either be Africa or Europe. But like, what does this say? Date validation, I don't think we need. We don't know her name. But presumably they're alive. They were on that boat. But like, if I put Africa, we're just guessing. I have no idea where they went. It's close to Africa. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what happened to him. And I don't know what happened here either. And I'm totally guessing on Africa, by the way. Oh, this is the pooper, maybe? My God. Do we know this body? Wait, we can go down here now. Another big pile of blood. But there are also all those rooms upstairs to open. Oh, surprisingly not a lot going on down here. Oh, there are some rooms. This is where, like, all the weapons are stored. Oh, hello. This just gets us through the other side. Hey, what was that? Hey, what's that? Hold on a second. Oh, weird. That's strange. An animal skull?
Take him to the carpet. Get him wrapped and keep him left right.
Take him to the carpenter's.
Here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it. Here? Yeah.
Wow.
Come on before she kicks up.
They're killing the cow.
You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Chuck?
Mind your shoes now.
So Charlie. So he's puking here. This guy. Whoever this is Charlie. Charlie's kind of standing behind the officers in front of, like, whatever that ornamental thing is. Charlie. These guys I don't know if he'd be like the chef. He is wearing like a chef's, like a apron. I don't know if anyone else is. These guys are all kind of like helpers. But that gives us a name. That's important. Oh, these are the royalty guys down here. Is that carrying an animal? Jesus. So hard to keep up, man. There's like so many things. Oh, now we're way at the beginning. All right. Now, what's interesting is, yeah, that corpse, large cow was slaughtered for meat. That's fine. What that does, though, is that shows us Charlie. And so we need to really follow this through, now having a name. This guy right here is Charlie. That we know for sure. Okay, so let's see what else is next here. Well, that's not an animal that they're carrying. Just see if there's anything else. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, see this? Okay, so I've got this part figured out now, at least. All this does is show us where we're moving. I think it's just so that we don't get lost. Let me just check both sides here. Oh, yeah, this side's open too. Don't see anything weird down there, though. That's good. Okay, how'd you die? Probably don't want to know, but you're going to tell me anyways.
Well? Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease. Not consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
So we're going to find the doctor, I think. This is probably the doctor. Or the surgeon. Yeah, this guy's one of the officers. Not sure who he is. It sounds like this guy's died to... Oh, what? Either it's going to be the disease or the laudanum. I would think. And then we have those two royal guys here. I don't know if royal's the right term, but you know what I'm talking about. That group in the Polaroid. Oh, it's blocked. Okay. Yeah, so I'm starting to think that those are timed sequences, but I'm still not sure about that, actually. Corpse was moved post-mortem. Yep. So he died in there. They were moving him up the stairs. He says, well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption, made worse by the cold. Will it spread? If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Lasker house. I checked all hands just now and everyone is healthy. And him, what are his chances? I gave him some laudanum. We'll see. So let's see if... Do we have like a... sickness? Illness. Succumb to tragic illness, but I don't know who he is. That's for sure. And we can make some assumptions here. So illness, crushed by cannon. And then, oh, this guy's photo is clear. Unknown, but I think we know who this is. Oh, this is helpful. We don't know how he died yet, but I think we can say that this is the surgeon Henry Evans, the guy who wrote the letter. Either that or the surgeon's mate, but like I would assume it's the main guy making these assumptions, right? And this guy, what are his memories? Depicted an underway sketch. Oh yeah, right. Underway. Formosan royalty. No, they are royalty. And then justice at sea. So one thing that's interesting is we don't know who this is. We haven't seen this depicted yet. Unknown. This guy is clear as well, which means, okay, I'm starting to wonder if we should go back through some of these and try to like get exact clarity on what's going on, because some of these pictures are clear now. Let's start up at the top with this guy. 2 memories. First memory. Succumbed to tragic illness. Is it him? I don't think so. Yeah, that's this guy here. That's the illness. So he's present there in the surgeon's room. So presumably that's got to be the surgeon. So I think we identified at least who the surgeon is. Corpse was moved post-mortem. 7 others were present. He was present, but I get no information from there. Show memories on the deck map for him. Bitter cold. And then bitter cold here. Large cow was slaughtered. That's where we saw this guy named Charlie. Right? Never been on a farm, Charlie. 10 others were present. I wish there was a way to view that scene again, and I'm wondering if there is like a fast way to do it. But I'm really unsure. If we look at who Charlie is, it could be Charles Minor. Do we see another Charlie? Could be Charles Herstick. Yeah, so who knows? I guess we would have to make some assumptions based on what a midshipman is versus the bosun's mate. It's seeing as he's relatively queasy, he's probably not this guy, right? The Charlie that we saw is probably Charles Herstick, the midshipman, if I had to make a guess. And a midshipman, officer in training, assists various officers and tradesmen to learn ship operations. Yeah. So that Charlie that we saw is very likely this one. Where is it? Right here, Charles Herstick, I think. And you might be able to then say, well, okay, with him was Thomas and Peter, because they would probably all be midshipmen there. Right? Probably. I don't know. That much is clear. I do not know. We know a man died. We know who the doctor is now, which is nice. Let's find out who this body is. Should be right here. Whoa. Russian. Arabic? Russian and Arabic. So this guy is sick, maybe? Or wait. Yeah, maybe he's sick too. So he's hanging out over there. They're all hanging out together. Like a group of 3 or 4 of them, it looks like. Yeah, that's the 4th one. So those 4 dudes are hanging out, speaking, I guess, Arabic. And then maybe, are these the Russian dudes that we hear? Yeah, probably. Okay, nice. This is a part 1. Who is this? How did they die? So the stop your cheating we overhear from the table, and then he says, worry about yourself, fine. And then they say, Syed, get up, drink something. So Syed, I think, is dying. I'm going to guess an illness. And we can find a Syed. I don't think that's going to be super common. Here's a bunch of Russians. And then here, Solomon Syed. So from India, we have Renfud Rajub, Abraham Akbar, William Wasim, and Solomon Syed. All from India, all hanging out in that photo together. Pretty confident in that. Then these guys, yep, that's fine. They were removed. Tons of other people were present. So, like, not a big deal. And it's since these are all okay, yeah. And we know he's a seaman. So this guy was crushed by a cannon, illness. And this guy was referenced in that illness thing. So now if we could process of elimination figure out all of these dudes, that would be very helpful. But I don't think I can. This guy crushed by a cannon, but he's in 4 memories. My God. Show memories on the deck map for him. I want to find his earliest. I want to find his earliest memory. Cannon crush guy. Okay, so this is chapter 7. Here's a bunch of linkages. So part 1, and then part 2, and then part 3. We don't have any names necessarily other than Solomon Syed. That's confirmed 100%. And then they're here. So the surgeon's room. This soul succumbed to a tragic illness. This is a different guy. This is not Syed. Different dude. And here it's like, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption, made worse by the cold. Will it spread? If so, we'll have to... we'd all have it. So... they don't think it spreads. Gave him laudanum. And then here, the cow was slaughtered. Take him to the carpenters. But I don't think he was in this group. These dudes were all like, I don't know if they were, what was it, Irish or Scottish maybe, I'm guessing. They were not that group for sure. He just happened to be there in that back area. Then... yeah, then he shows up much later. Let's go here to the crew. Actually, let's use the photo. It's probably easier. So these guys here, Cannon Crush dude, where did you... this is where you died. And he wasn't the one talking. And interestingly enough, he wasn't there with his other buddies. Okay. Well, we've got a name at least, and we got a death, illness, and Syed. We have the Russians gambling. Dead. Let's leave it. Okay. Ooh, we got a little nugget there. I crave just a little confirmation. Just a little, give me a little nugget and I can keep going. You know, just give me the tiniest little nug. So 3 deaths in a bitter cold. This is early on in the journey. We had Syed due to illness, His friend, don't know the name, but also succumbed to a tragic illness. And then the cow. So I guess the cow, that's weird that it counts that, but sure. It counts that. Fair enough. Okay, awesome. Now, what do we investigate next? We got both of these guys. What are we gonna do? We have a bunch of doors. This is the surgeon's room, right? There were a bunch of doors upstairs, too, that we didn't finish opening. But I'm down here now, so let's see. Oh, yeah. We checked these. Yeah. This is where all the weapons are stored. That's blocked. That's where the cow death was. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So... General's, or the surgeon's door. Who's this? This is just like a storage room. Okay, sweet. Now, I want to find the door. The first door that we opened was here, right? This is where the guy gets stabbed in the back and dragged down this way. So I'm going to open up these other doors that we haven't seen yet and look for anyone else. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. And I guess what's going to happen is, like, we're going to have all these bodies laying around that we found by uncovering this stuff. And then if we want to go and investigate them further and see, like, the reenactment, that's when we'll be able to do it. Is in these parts. Okay. Nothing. We saw these ones. This is where the guy gets his face shot off. I think this guy was clubbed. Oh, we might have to rewatch some of them to, like, get some of those other names filled in. And then this guy we're unsure of. Not totally sure how this guy died. His arm was ripped off. But, like... Yeah. Oh, torn apart. I guess. And he's... Oh, Beast. Oh, Beast is an option. Oh, okay. Now, hold on a second. Let me find those other guys that were ripped apart. This name, Edward Nichols, we're not sure on. So let me go to the Doom here. So we'll have part 1. Part 2 happened on the bow. Crushed by a loose cannon. That was Syed's friend. Decapitated by an unknown attacker. Because it seemed like an accident. Enemy or beast. Crushed by a loose cannon. At least certainly that's what it looks like. Crushed by a loose cannon. Blasted by an explosion. But we don't know who that is. Or wait. No, I don't think we know who that is. Okay. And then torn apart by unknown attacker. We can fill this in with Beast. Still don't know his name. Crushed by rigging. All right. Okay, so do we have access to anywhere that we didn't have before? I wish these doors would just stay open, but such is life. So we started there. We've come a long way already. Holy smokes. Torn in half, man. I think we did that one, right? Got people crushed. Oh, this is new.